I mean, this is the moment we have been waiting all day long to decide which two teams will play in the grand finals and which team will take down the first place prize. I mean, this is something very, very exciting in my opinion, of course. And this is just the second tournament. There are many tournaments in League of Legends to come, definitely. And for all of those who are watching, sitting at home, you can just come here, visit. We had quite the amount of visitors today.
Yeah, and
as well.
we just enjoy watching Twisted Fate and his moves. While you were busy talking.
While I was talking, yes.
Yeah, Rengar died. Kog'Maw was able to get this first blood, and the rest of the team got assists. So
this is huge for Kog'Maw especially.
yeah, Kog'Maw instantly backed away, got himself another item, and now he'll have way less problems standing against that Vayne and Morgana on bot lane.
Well, Vayne and Morgana are deadly. I mean, they are really dangerous by themselves. But if he will manage to stay in par with the CS, with Vayne, wow, so much damage going on towards the lane here. And Rengar, he's just target for picker, and he has no flash, and he goes down the second time. I mean, in the row, he's level 2 barely. And now he just has to start all over again without the blue buff.
Without the blue buff, and on bot lane, Morgana had to use exhaust. Right before Rengar died, Morgana used exhaust on Kog'Maw just to be sure that Vayne will not die there.
Yeah, and that's so much, I mean, so much pressure in the early game. And I think this is, maybe this is just a sign that players are kind of nervous, maybe. There is a lot at stake in this game.
Yeah, probably right now we will not see too many risky plays, because it's the finals. I mean, it's still best of 3, but losing right now doesn't mean that you lose the finals, but still you would prefer to get that advantage.
Of course.
One game advantage.
Yeah, the team which will get this one win, the first win. I mean, it's so relieving. I mean, you have a second chance even if you lose, but.
And also, it gives you the mood. Maybe you can feel unstoppable. You feel way better. And for the team that loses, that it's very important how the team acts. For example, if they can handle that, they will be able to come back. But if they get stressed, they will not be.
Nice bind there by Morgana. Yeah, for the losing team, it might be an uphill battle nonetheless. Rengar goes with 5 stacks. TF has to flash out, and the interesting thing here is Fizz is actually a counter pick to Twisted Fate, as he can dodge those cards, especially stun cards. So very interesting champion select nonetheless. Kog'Maw with Bard, haven't seen that combination yet. Basil is very deep in the enemy jungle there, goes down as Rengar and Fizz were ganking there, and Riven is in a lot of trouble. Red buff is on her. Not anymore. I mean, red buff stack. So she's playing a very dangerous game here, being in the enemy jungle, but they just want to keep as much pressure as they can. Definitely. And well, this early game is looking very interesting, but getting back for the picks, Kog'Maw and Bard, I mean, they are very tough to deal with because they are so pokey, and they have so much early damage. But if we look at the CS, Kog'Maw has twice the CS's weight.
Yeah, he almost has twice the amount. And that's all because of that first blood that he was able to get to back away. That item gave him a massive advantage.
Yeah, huge advantage. That trade level 2 or 1 with Wayne was just way in his favor there. And top lane, Riven is doing very well against GP there, standing tall. Gangplank is a very, very tough matchup if the player has experience playing with that champion. Nonetheless, I think the key matchup here will be Twisted Fate and Fizz. The thing is here, Fizz has to always predict Twisted Fate's movements, because the mobility that Wildcard provides for Twisted Fate, not Wildcard, let me check. Destiny, yes. That Destiny provides to Twisted Fate is just so immense if there's team synergy. So they basically have 2 teleports there for Twisted Fate and Riven. So
and Kog'Maw, like usually if you're playing Kog'Maw, you play like maybe like a little bit more passive because you're afraid of getting ganked and so on. But with that first blood and with all the wards that we see
on the bottom side, yes,
yeah,
and Mundo just roaming there.
Roaming around, so he's like, I don't care, I'm just taking creeps, I'm just poking the opponents, and we'll take that tower maybe quite soon.
Yeah, interesting here, and they will go for an early dragon. Mundo can definitely tank that down, and Kog'Maw has the damage, definitely. So 3-man dragon take. This is the benefits of putting pressure on the bot lane quickly, but Barvitz might be in trouble here. He has to hit the stun on Fizz. Well, that's not quite enough damage, unfortunately, and Rengar gets the kill. Quite similar to Fizz, Rengar has to get those kills. And again, returning to the mid lane matchup, like, if Fizz won't be on par with Twisted Fate and his movements, he'll just fall behind so much. He won't have any kill participation because all the action will always happen around Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate will just dictate the game pretty much.
Yeah, he will. That ulti can like be a game changer. He comes like somewhere from behind and land a golden card. With all the gold that Kog'Maw got, he decided to go straight for the second boots, because I mean he's not a mobile champion. He doesn't have any escapes. So he prefers like to be like really fast, and in case of a gank, to be able to run away.
Yeah, and as well as attack speed. I mean, it's a very, very cool perk on Kog'Maw.
True.
As he applies armor shred with Q, and the more he attacks, the more he shreds just past enemy armor. So attack speed is definitely a very, very key attribute here in Riven. It feels like she's in quite a bit of trouble here, missing her knock-up, missing her stun completely.
And she goes down. So right now it's 2 for 3 kills. But Kog'Maw keeps on pushing. Like, he doesn't need any help.
Whoa, that clutch flash from Kog'Maw, flashing Morgana's bind and being condemned into wall won't help them win this fight. Definitely won't. Wayne, Wuxi, yeah, Bard being a good teammate. This is what it looks like. Fizz kills off Twisted Fate. I mean, yeah. Fizz is all about that tower dive, I guess, but Mundo, will he redeem himself? That cleaver.
That cleaver got
that was the question, if he'll get hurt or not.
And he
Most
did.
definitely,
and
yeah.
he did. I would say by the amount of mana that Kog'Maw had when they were like, really close to the tower, like I think he did not have enough mana for his ulti, for his like artillery, like to deal damage to the opponents. So that's why the reason why he could not like unpush Wayne and Morgana. So they were just like Morgana used her ulti. It's like there was also an ulti from Gangplank, so like, they kinda got cut up.
They got caught up, yes. Definitely. Rengar, I mean, he fell behind in the early game, but he's back. He's back stronger than he was before. 2 kills for him. I mean, he's doing very great. Trying to gank lanes despite being behind. This is this is what great junglers do. They just keep on trying. And Riven, again, deja vu or not, she is in a lot of trouble here. Destiny will be called out, but will it be enough? We will see just shortly. I mean, Rengar will go down. It seems like so, yes. So, and this will happen often enough. Twisted Fate will be able to punish enemies or just save his own teammates quite often. And feels like he's just sitting there. He's like, he needs kills, and he needs kills on Twisted Fate, most definitely. And now he's roaming bottom, so. But I feel like Kog'Maw and Bard will be aware of his presence in bot lane quite quite soon, as the pink ward spots him there. So nice ward placement there by the support. Keep on rolling here.
Keep on rolling indeed. Riven tries to create more vision.
Whoa, Wayne just goes in, tries to find the Kog'Maw, gets him, and I think Bard is in a lot of trouble. Well, he managed to get a stun off, and because there was Mundo, Bard got barely alive. Got away barely alive. I mean,
Wayne would surely get him.
I mean, he was a dead meat there, but Mundo somehow zoned out Wayne. Maybe if Wayne went in, Bard would have died, but she just didn't want to go for it, risk. And again, Rengar, when he has 5 stacks, he's roaming into enemy jungle, looking for opportunities, because he will be stronger than Mundo with those 5 stacks, definitely.
I would like to see more action. It's like, since it's the finals, people are trying not to risk too much. That's what we saw from Wayne. She probably could try to get that kill.
The snare was missed there by so much, but he'll escape probably.
Yeah, he was able to escape, I think, only because he had 5 stacks and he was able to heal.
Yeah, he healed.
But here's the slow to Morgana, and she runs away too.
Every bit. Whoa, Fizz just flies in, does so much damage. I mean, it looked so cool.
Yeah.
From our perspective, it just jumped in, applied. What she called? That wasn't an ignite, I think.
Yeah, he used.
Oh yeah, ignite. Yeah, and just like it looked like drive-by.
Yeah, I mean, he had to use 2 summoners for that kill, but maybe in the end of the day, it's actually worth it. It's like he was able to get 1 versus 3, get a kill, and run away. And I guess for maybe Fizz, that flash is not that important as for some champions, for example, like Kog'Maw.
Of course, yeah.
He's so slippery with with most of his abilities.
Yeah, flash is like extra style points for Fizz.
It's not tragical.
Yeah, definitely. And I would give him all the style points for that play. I mean, that was spectacular. But he has 3 kills, so he definitely is a threat on the board here. Twisted Fate finally has his Zhonya's finished, so he won't be such an easy target for Fizz anymore. But the teamfight phase should start soon enough. Kog'Maw still hasn't finished his Guinso blade. Still unfinished. He has both components. He just needs to finish off the recipe. If we look at the vision currently, so blue team is more focused on the bottom side, as is the red team. So the dragon should appear in like 3 minutes. And that will be a huge focus as keep on rolling. They think they're ahead. They actually are a little bit ahead, so they'll go and try to contest that dragon as soon as it spawns. Definitely, we can see Rain is shoving out her lane and putting a lot of pressure. Rengar just didn't go. I mean, yeah, he got punished for that.
He got punished. He was out of position back then, and that's the 4th kill for him. That's the first kill.
Fourth death, yeah.
I'm sorry, yes, fourth death. I mean, it's like the end of the day, okay? I'm tired. I can't do that, okay?
Of course, yeah. No one's judging you.
Yeah, of course.
It's just the internet. I mean,
yeah.
There's no one to judge. So Twisted Fate, now he uses his Zonias, so dodges a lot of damage there, but Fizz, he didn't have, those fancy feet. If Basilisk would have connected with an axe, I think they would have continued. I mean, Twisted Fate, he doesn't have his Destiny up. If he did, they would have towered that pretty much. I'm almost certain.
The thing is, like, I have no problems with League, but there's one thing that I don't like in it. Like, I'm talking if I'm comparing with MOBAs.
Okay.
It's like, look at that top lane. Okay, now we see Riven moving somewhere.
Okay.
She puts, I think she puts a ward, and now she's going back on top lane. So like, it's good that we're not looking what is happening on top lane, because they're just sitting there farming minions and.
Well, that's an island. Well, you're just doomed. You're isolated from your team.
Yeah, like that's.
You have to deal with it. You're a top laner.
Guys, you have teleports. We're waiting for team fights, maybe on bot lane. 3 versus 3.
There are no objectives to take. Why should you use the TP for a kill or two? And Twisted Fate goes down. This will happen most of the time when Fizz. Yeah, well. That's a straight counter pick to Twisted Fate. Not much that Barvitz can do there without help of his team. And they're going for that Herald. So Mundo actually picks up the Herald. Riven does. To help her shove out top lane. And Rengar, what is he doing there? He has been sitting there for 40 seconds. They really want to shut down that Riven. And because she has that Herald, she is even more juicier for Rengar and his teammate there. But fortunately for Riven, she escaped.
She escaped, and for a second, Mundo thought about going to help her there on top lane. But everyone backed away.
So much action going on in the bot lane. Kog'Maw again, deja vu from one of the kills on Wayne. Bard doesn't quite connect with the ultimate in time, and Barvedis uses the Destiny out of the reach.
Out of the reach, but Gangplank is 006. That's like a true support. Cause like, he's a top laner, but with his ulti, he's just like, he stands out his lane. He farms the creeps, and when someone tells him like, okay, we need your ulti, he spams it and keeps on just going.
He has the highest kill participation in his team.
Yeah, true.
Being a top laner,
without going anywhere.
Of course, he even bought the cooldown reduction boots only because for his ultimate. So I think he's just sipping coffee or something, just sitting there farming minions and pressing R when his team tells him to. That's a Bay life. I mean, that's a high life there.
Yeah, and Bard takes a journey just in case, because he was low.
Whoa! Riven accidentally dodges. I really don't want to say accidentally, but it looked very accidentally as she went for those minions in the back line there. But whoa! She actually takes down Rengar. So he really didn't expect so much damage from one item Riven. Well, 2 item Riven.
No.
She has second boots.
Yeah.
If you can count that as an item.
Yeah. And now Gangplank, that will not help you, but the poor Kog'Maw
Poor Kog'Maw.
Got killed. Will he able to
No,
finish?
I don't think he has enough damage. He's level 11. Oh, but he has like second level ultimate already, but that still wasn't enough.
But now other ships are going for the
Third
dragon.
Third dragon.
And I mean, like, from like Rengar is too far away to try to steal with a smite, and Gangplank's ulti is it's on cooldown, so it won't be like a situation when he will try to steal it with his ulti. And the third dragon, that starts to get scary. Like, that buff starts to get scary. But I mean, like, they're playing versus a fish that is 5 or 1. That will be able to jump on anyone and destroy, like, almost anyone. But most importantly,
he is very, very dangerous at this point, definitely. Will Rengar escape? No, he won't. Kog'Maw, well, that's destiny he wasted. He didn't even get an assist, which is pretty surprising. As you are revealing all the enemies on the map, I think you get an assist for that. Maybe because Rengar was invisible. He didn't show up on the map there, but look at the speed that Kog'Maw is destroying that turret. Just looking at how well other cipsi are scaling into mid-game, I feel like there's a glimpse of hope. I mean, this game is close. It's very close. Keep on rolling, still don't have any turrets on other cipsi, while other cipsi have 3. So
yeah, and I might think that, for example, Keep on Rolling might have the feel that they're winning, because you know, like, when you see 7 kills versus 13, you feel that you're winning, but they did not get a single tower.
yeah,
Other ships got 3 towers and 3 dragons.
that's a lot of gold.
The amount of gold is, like, other ships has a little bit of more gold, but because they were able to get all those towers, the lanes will stop pushing more towards that Keep on Rolling.
Yeah, definitely. And Kog'Maw, well, just a tad bit too deep. Didn't even get the Morgana there. In the end, he doesn't know which target to go for. Fizz misses his fish, and, well, Bard escapes.
I'm not too sure why Kog'Maw...
Yeah, why was he there?
I'm not sure. Maybe he was checking the blue buff? Because, you know, like, with that living artillery, you would like to have a blue buff, then we'll be able to, like, just backlane, like, and spam that artillery.
Maybe, but it, that artillery has quite some range. He was standing really, really deep in.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he did not see anything. He wanted to try maybe to check the blue buff. Is he?
Oh, yeah.
To get it, but as I saw, there was nothing, and so he died for nothing.
Yeah, he died basically for nothing. He gave himself away there, and Keep on Rolling. I mean, they have to find a team fight. No. Nonetheless, they just need to find a team fight. One solid fight, and because I feel like with Fed Fizz, with Fed Wayne, they will just dish out so much damage in that team fight. And in the meanwhile, other cipsi are taking that Baron. Look how clueless Morgana looks there. Oh, a pink ward. Bingo! And just runs away towards middle. Wow, no one expects a level, 24-minute Baron.
Yeah, because they don't expect for 2 people to take that Baron. There was only Munda and there was only Kog'Maw. Like, they saw Twisted Fate on bot lane. They saw Bard and Riven on mid lane. So, like, no one is taking the Baron, right? Wrong.
But I just like how Morgana was thinking she's the luckiest support by finding that pink ward, while there are 2 people killing Baron just a couple of meters away from her.
There's a great ulti. Will they get...
No, Fizz just turns around, so much damage. Whoa! I really did not expect the Fizz to do so much damage on the enemies, and I think Mundo should be done for it. Yes, he is. In the meanwhile, Kog'Maw, he's just doing the Kog'Maw things, and even against Rengar, he gets an objective and trades himself off. So that's definitely worth it.
But the inhibitor is now down, and there's a destiny on that fish.
And the yellow card hits.
And it's finalized shutdown. First kill on Fizz.
Goes to Bard.
Goes to Bard, yes. But okay, at least that's his first kill. He's not stealing all of the time, okay?
Yeah.
And that happens sometimes.
No, sure. Sure. Have to give that to him. Wow, a lot of gold for Twisted Fate here in the bottom lane. And I mean, they have an open inhibitor despite putting so much pressure and fighting back to other ships. It feels like Keep On Rolling are ahead, like what they are doing and how strong they are. It feels like they're ahead, but actually they are not.
They probably feel that they are ahead because they have twice the amount of kills, like twice. Like,
yeah,
I mean, like I would feel like okay, I'm so winning so hard, but actually you're not, because
Dragon will spawn in 5 seconds, and this will be the 4th dragon in 27 minutes. This is crazy.
And they don't have anything to jump with.
No, GP is just chilling on top, and I would say they are more than happy to trade 1 turret for 4th dragon. This just gives him the opportunity to get the 5th dragon and start a team fight the way they want. Like, they can set up their own team fight.
Yeah, true, and Bard still has that Baron buff. He's still, like, I just saw that, let me check real quick. Yeah, he still has that Baron buff on him.
Impressive.
Like, the only person...
The real MVP.
Yeah.
But
I guess that's the reason why he's staying a little bit with those minions, like to buff them.
His skill participation is not too great though. Mundo caught off guard a little bit, just a tad bit there. No one of his teammates were around, and look what Riven and Kog'Maw are doing, I think, and Bard as well. I think they're going for that inhibitor, just a little sneak attack. Of course, the thing that they don't know is that this side of jungle is warded out, and this goes in. That spell shield is doing so much work. Whoa, the damage from Kog'Maw. Rengar, will he be able to get the kill here? No, he saves Bard there, but they are trying to do what they can here. Kog'Maw, that was a nice ult actually from Bard, kind of.
Yeah, like we keep on seeing the same style from adazu cipsi. They really like taking that top inhibitor. Like it was in the tournament before, like last time. During this tournament, they really like to take that top inhibitor, just leave it and wait for people to go and push it, and then try to like have a team fight.
Assassinate them.
Yeah, or like assassinate, or maybe like then try to push another lane. Because, you know, like, you can't unpush 2 lanes at once.
Yeah, definitely. And it will be very, very hard here. Twisted Fate will get himself his blue buff. He has no mana regen items, as it is not needed because of his blue card, of course. But blue buff never hurts for an AP carry, such as Twisted Fate here. Rengar, 5 stacks, looking for prey. Probably will find this Krog. We'll take it down. But there are so many threats on Keep On Rolling team. Still twice as many kills, but behind in gold.
Yeah, and it's like all because of the objectives. And I mean, Kog'Maw has a lot of creep score. I would say that Mundo and Rengar has quite a high difference in creep score, but in the total amount of gold, there's no difference. Even though Rengar had like really a lot of
He has
problems.
7 kills, and now he ran into a lot of problems himself. So Destiny was used. Twisted Fate will go on the poor Morgana. I think she blocked the spell shield, the stun card with her spell shield. Mundo just goes from the behind, and well, there goes poor support of team. Keep on rolling. Fizz tries to do as much as he can. Whoa, those barrels, they are doing quite some damage.
Morgana popped her ulti at the last moment, and since for her ulti to do something, takes it takes some time to
of course
to work and to
it
give
has
you that
like
stun.
4 ticks. It has 4 ticks until it stuns.
But she died really fast before that happened.
Yeah, and she's really far away from building Zonius, so this will happen quite often, I imagine. But if we look at the item builds on Keep on Rolling, they don't have too many defensive items. All of their champions are almost glass cannoning.
Everyone from other cipsi backed away. The Baron is up, so they backed. They got healed. They got the mana, and now they're going towards that Baron. So maybe there will see like some Baron dance and so on, or maybe we'll see an American Baron.
I think my prediction is that they will wait 1 minute. And as soon as they will go for the 5th dragon, but maybe, just maybe, Keep on Rolling will go for the Baron. I mean, they will trade 5th dragon for the Baron, which definitely isn't worth, but it's still something. But we will see. Or other ships will bait Baron, win the team fight, and win the game.
There's a ward in the middle bush. So they see where, so Keep on Rolling sees where other ships are going.
Definitely, yes. Now they're trying to juke their way towards the dragon, and the thing here is they have the position. They're there first, they have the Scuttle Crab, they have the vision in the enemy jungle. They will even have the blue buff. If Morgana will die here, that will be a disaster. Riven goes in, Rengar goes as well, and if Rengar will go down, that's a smite down, so smite steal isn't a possibility anymore. And this is how you play Kog'Maw in the mid game, and towards the late game just shove out that damage, try to backstab. And look where Riven is. She's just split pushing her way to the victory. They don't even need the 5th dragon at this point. They can just finish out the game. I mean, such a turnaround in the end. Crazy.
Yeah, that's really...
We were talking about like fancy plays, jukes around Baron, but it was a lot more straightforward.
Yeah, but maybe it's not like everything got decided right at the beginning.
Of course not.
But like because of that first blood, Kog'Maw had no problems against that Vayne.
Yeah.
Against that Morgana. Usually he struggles really hard in the beginning, but since he got that item, he had no problems farming. He had no problems harassing his opponents.
Yeah, definitely.
No problems at all.
So congratulations to other ships. They are defending their title quite well. This is best of 3 series, don't forget. So we'll definitely see at least one more game, and I feel like Keep on Rolling will try to do their best. Of course they'll try, but I feel like there's something in them they haven't showed yet. Like they have a secret weapon.
Maybe, but it's like the new team, right? We did not see them before.
We haven't seen them before.
Yeah, it's like a new team. It's like a dark horse that we never saw before. But I mean, like they were able to win QQ.
They won QQ, yes.
They won QQ, like the team that got the 2nd place last tournament.
Yeah, definitely. They are looking very, very strong, but we'll see. So far, other ships haven't lost a single game, single map, single anything in this tournament, which is pretty convincing. So guys, stay tuned. We'll be back in a couple of minutes as players are taking a short break. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be back with the grand finals.